Yo guys, welcome to the second day of Gaming Christmas Memories. So, yesterday was Super Mario Land, and that was a fun memory. Today we're going to go back in time to the PS1 days. And I'm kind of sniffling, so if I sniffle a lot, I'm sorry. This is actually the third time I've recorded this. The previous ones weren't salvageable. Anyway, PS1 days, and it's going to be a Christmas Day memory, which most of these probably should be, but Christmas Day we always spent with my dad's side of the family. And I have two sets of cousins. We have cousins from Eugene, Oregon, Michael and Annika, and then we have cousins here right around Missoula, Taylor and Sage. And Mikey and Annika, they had a Nintendo, and they had a 64, so they were familiar with having a console at home. Taylor and Sage, on the other hand, they never had a console ever. I don't think. I mean, up until maybe they were in high school, they got an Xbox 360, but before that, they never had a PlayStation. They never had Nintendo, Super Nintendo, GameCube, nothing. They had Game Boys, but that was it. Their family is much more rugged outdoors type, and they always got bows and hunting and camping gear and stuff for Christmas. They didn't get video games. So when they spent time with us, they played as much as they possibly fucking could. They'd show up, give everyone a hug, and then run straight downstairs to where the TV was set up with our video games. Now, today, actually no, I gotta explain that further. So they played as much as they fucking could. Ran straight downstairs, played until it was time to eat, ran straight back downstairs again. It was like throwing boulders down those fucking stairs with those kids getting to the controllers as quick as they could. And then once it was time to open presents, ran back upstairs, opened all the shit, super excited for their stuff, ran back downstairs to play until they had to go home. There was very few times that on Christmas they actually spent the night. We begged and pleaded every time. But anyway, the game I'm going to talk about today, sorry it's not in a case, I don't know where the case is, but it is Street Fighter Alpha 3. Now, I'm guessing this game was just in my PlayStation. I think maybe my brother Kyle and I were maybe playing it earlier that day, or I had a friend over Christmas break and we were playing it. This game didn't leave the PlayStation the whole... I don't know why I'm pointing. You guys can see what the fuck I'm pointing at. I always do that. Whenever I talk about my games, I look at my games. When I talk about a TV, I look at the TV. You guys can't fucking see this shit. But you know what? It's what's going to happen. Like, oh, look at that Christmas tree. It's so fucking sweet. You guys can see... You know what? Fuck that. Let's look at my tree. Let's look at my tree. My tree's awesome. See, I got all kinds of cool shit on here. I got Larry Bird over here. This is Joe Montana playing for Notre Dame. I got a Lone Ranger lunchbox. I got Shaq dunking a basketball. You can't really see it. This is going to look terrible on YouTube. Where's it at? This is a Romulan warbird from Star Trek. I don't even like Star Trek, but, it's something my grandpa got us. Anyway, that's what I'm looking at, guys. So when I'm looking at TV, that's the TV. Then I'm looking at my games. Those are my games. Talking about a Christmas tree, the tree, presents, there's presents. I'm going to be looking this direction a lot, so sorry. It's just how it's going to be. So, after our little adventure around my living room, we were playing Street Fighter Alpha 3. Again, they played every possible moment. Now that's important to the story. When they showed up, I think... they were sort of modest when they first showed up, where they didn't really want to pick and choose. It was kind of like up to us what we wanted to play, and then they would just roll with it. So I'm like, let's play some Street Fighter. So I had a little showdown with Taylor in Street Fighter. I was always Ryu all the time. I didn't care to be anybody else. It's just who I liked. I don't know who he was. I think he was probably... I actually know he was Blanca, because he would use the zappy... that was a terrible Blanca impression. If I was more of a popular YouTuber that should probably be a GIF or GIF. Anyway, he was always Blanca, and he used it as like a, his escape plan. But I beat the shit out of him. It was like no contest. But back then, I liked to film shit a lot. So I was running around the house, filming us playing video games, and then running upstairs to film, the adults, maybe get a conversation in, or just say hi. And then, back then our cousin Annika was probably like 3, and she was just adorable. They would always dress her up in these like the cutest little dresses ever, just because she was the only girl in the family. So I remember she had this cute green Christmas dress on. Anyway, so I would always kind of stay busy, and I think after we ate, I had a rematch with Taylor, beat him again, not a big deal. I'm the oldest cousin, so it'd be kind of a shame if my younger cousin, who's probably 8 years younger than me, is going to beat me in Street Fighter. Not going to fucking happen. So after presents, we went back down and played again. Little did I know, Taylor was playing the whole night. He was getting good. So he went from getting swept 2 rounds to still beat handily the second time to he beat the shit out of me that last game. To the point to where I don't even remember I had a response, because one, all the other cousins were cheering him on, like, what the fuck, you guys, you can kiss my ass. But he beat the shit out of me, and I'm guessing it's because he played the whole night. So I don't know if the rest of you little fuckers were like letting him train, and it was just a rematch with him to try to get one of you to beat me, because my younger brother Kyle could never beat me in Street Fighter. That's the only game I've ever been able to beat him in. And so I'm guessing maybe they teamed up, maybe not. I just doubt that. Every time I went down there, Taylor was doing this. He was so close to that TV to where his neck was just cranked and strained. And, I hope you had a fucking sore neck that day because you beat me. Anyway, Taylor, well played. I don't know if you remember this memory or this Christmas, but it's something I'll always remember. We didn't play anything else besides Street Fighter the whole day. It was just Street Fighter. Now, Taylor, if you remember that, if you're watching this, comment below. Let me know what you think. Or even the rest of you cousins, let me know if you remember this at all. Now, for the rest of you, let me know if you guys... I keep looking down at you guys. I'm such a bad YouTuber. It's ridiculous. I'm not looking at the fucking camera. I'll get it together one day. One day it'll all come together when I have like a nice setup. I'm not filming on an iPad. Jesus, Gus. What the fuck? You need to chill out, Key. Anyway, I'm gonna have a nicer setup. Hopefully for Christmas I'm actually gonna ask for what the fuck? Gus, chill. I'm talking to YouTube right now. This isn't good footage, okay? Sorry, you guys. I'm hopefully gonna get a new camera with a tripod, so I'm not filming on an iPad that's propped up in its little case. Anyway, for the rest of you out there, let me know if you guys ever had any gaming like competitions on Christmas. I know that might sound strange or a really weird time to have one, but it might be kind of interesting to see if anybody else did that, because all of us cousins are pretty competitive. We still play competitive games against each other today, like Gears of War and stuff. But it'd be nice to know if anybody else had a Christmas memory or like a game they got, and everyone huddled around the Nintendo or whatever console it was that year, and they just took turns fighting each other, or seeing who got a better time in, I don't know, Wave Race or something. Who knows what the hell game you might have been playing. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Please comment below. I don't care about thumbs up. If you want to like the video, it's fine. If not, whatever. I'm just trying to get some thoughts out there, and I hope there's somebody out there listening who's enjoying this. I hope that once I get back in the groove of things, the videos will be nice and solid, and you guys will laugh a little bit, then there won't be boring, straightforward videos, because I know that I've had some of those, and I don't want to do that. And Gus is freaking out. I gotta figure out what's going on with this kitty. You want to see Gus? Gus, you need to chill, sweetie. Yeah, this is Gus. What's up? Is that you? See yourself, kitty? Alright, we're gonna go. Tomorrow will be day 3. Bye, guys.